Hi, today we were seeing some basic blue prism interview questions. See, in a blue prism work queue, it's according to the work queue. In blue prism work queue, what are the simple represent? So it may be the several answers. The case is currently being worked or case is waiting, error encountered in case. The correct answer would be the case being worked successfully. If case being worked successfully, that time the simple it comes. If case has been monitored by some others, then it will be showed as monitoring by man, like the symbol we have. In the second one, when receiving cases in a work queue, the message automatically set exception at cleanup. It will appear at the exception region. Blue Prism has set the case as an exception because whenever we have the automatically set exception at cleanup, the Blue Prism also it will set as in Object Studio or Process Studio. It set as an exception because the process has taken the next case from the queue before declaring the previous case completed or exception. Before declaring the previous case completed or exception, it will happen. Then the automatically set exception at cleanup message will come in Blue Prism as set as an exception. The third one is the following diagram. You can see one diagram which is an extract from a process being tested in BP Process Studio. You can see this one here. Here you can see count and count row. That is one thing, and it's going to the risk calculation. Then if it is yes, it will go to the load risk, or else no, it will go to the get up to risk. Finally, the count will be going to count rows. Here, the load risk TWs, they are mentioned as the highlighted. The load risk is current stage and they are highlighted. There are no breakpoints configured in the process. In the process, no breakpoints were configured. What will be the effect of pressing the step out, that is Shift F11 button? If you press Shift F11 in the load risk TW1, it means which one? The load risk TW in the current stage. What will the effect will come? This is the question we have. Usually when you click with in Blue Prism, we have a lot of options. Shift F11, step out, step in, step over, lot of options is there. So usually when you go for step out, it means Shift F11. The process will execute all the stages on the current page and pass on the page that called the current page. Your that load risk TW is the current page. It will pass on the current page. It means it steps from start to till end stages in main page, or else it is the current page. This is the Shift F11 button will do in Blue Prism. It is in Object Studio and Process Studio, both it will happen in the same things. The Shift F11, usually when we will use the step out, it means this button. Whenever we have I don't want to go for each and every stages inside the page. I want to row over only the stages which was in current page. That is the time I went to the step out or Shift F11 button. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this. We can see next video for more things. Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about some basic things of Blue Prism. In Blue Prism, in which area Blue Prism would you monitor the content answer work queue? That is, you can check Object Studio, Process Studio, or Control Room, or System Manager. So the correct answer would be Control Room. Yeah, the second one is small problem in Blue Prism. Usually they will do in certifications or interview questions or your basics as well. So when you do process flow, think your process flow has only 4 steps. So usually in Blue Prism, start and end will become default, and the calculation stage here. So the data item here I mentioned is result 2, value is 2. Think the data item result is a number data item with an initial value of 2. The calculation stage is configured as follows. Think in calculation stage properties, you can check the expression is 1 plus 2 plus result. So it will store result in results. Think how it will work. First one is the data item result will contain 3. Check if it is 3 or not. Option B is the data item result will contain 5. The expression 1 plus 2 plus result. See, the data item is 2. It has to store result in results. C option is the process will throw an exception. The third one is none of these. So how you are selecting here? The correct answer would be in C. The process will throw exception. Why it will throw exception? It is an invalid data item name mentioned in store result in C. The process will throw exception. Instead of result, it has to be result, but it mentioned in results. So because of that, it threw an exception. And today, one more thing I have to discuss with you. Usually navigate stage, which configuration means action item, should be used to ensure an already running application is given focus. It means, so you are running one application in navigate stage. The navigate stage which you are used in, it's already running. So you have to just focus on it. So in which action item you have used. So if you want to focus on it, you have to use the activate application action. Thank you guys. We will see you next video. Some more information and all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today we can see some best practices of Blue Prism. When you go for attributes in Blue Prism, match index is used. It will be find the one instance of an element. Only one instance of an element. When you go for match reverse, it's used in combination with match index attribute to it travels to the reverse direction. Match index, whenever you go for match index, when it capture or it find the first one, it will stop the searching object. But when you go for match reverse, it will traverse to the reverse direction to the same attribute. When you go for browser automations, if you go with Flash application, first you have to keep in mind you have to go with A mode, or else second level is region mode. That is for Flash application or Silverlight application. And related to browser automation, if application consists of ActiveX components, then you can go for surface automation. That will be helpful for you. In mainframe, if using any terminals, when you go for Blueprism business object, mainframe terminals, that time when you send the global send keys, some of the symbols will be happening problem. So that time you have to go with navigate stage in global send key events. You have to see you have to make sure the event will be double quotes, then alt, greater than, then alt, double quotes. So within that N or O, whatever it is. So you have to make sure this one when navigate stage. Whenever you are using for the mainframe application, it will not work out to the normal alt O. That is the reason you are going for this type of symbols. When sending email to business object, you have to make sure that is email POP3 and SMTP. Through that, you have to make sure that action will be the configure. The inputs must be in post office protocol port, post office protocol server, and post office protocol using with SSL and SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol server, and port and password, to make sure it all the things with SSL encryption. It will be very important things with SSL encryption. For example, if you go for protocol POP3, it will be some protocol, some port of TCP. If you go with POP3 with or without, then you can go for the port. This type of things you have to make sure when you sending emails to Blueprism server. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. We can see next video for the best practices.